Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 72 of Europa Universalis IV as Great Britain. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing in this campaign anymore. I think I've got to the point where I kind of feel like I've pretty much done with this campaign. I mean, I managed to form Great Britain, which is one of the things that I wanted to do. I managed to integrate France fully, which is one of the things that I wanted to do. We may also end up just going to war with maybe Spain or Portugal. I would like to try and at least get rid of Burgundy. I know I said I wasn't really going to do too much stuff in the HRE, and to be honest, I don't really want to, but, you know, I wanted to colonise a lot of the stuff around sort of Asia and Indonesia and even Australia, and we've managed to do that as well. So there's quite a few bits and pieces that I wanted to accomplish that I have managed to do. So I just don't really know where else that I want to go from here. We're going to have to start upgrading all of our light ships soon. So we'll definitely get onto that. Let's just make sure we deal with these rebellions first. So pick you guys up and we'll go and, well, we're going to have to do a naval landing, unfortunately. Because we don't control the province. But we can do a naval landing on this province. And then we can march across. Unfortunately, it means we will still get the straight crossing penalty, but... Okay, a colony has become self-sustaining. Lose 1 stability or lose 25 legitimacy. We've got to take the stability hit there, unfortunately. We do have a level 3 advisor, so we might be able to sort that out. So this has now become a colony. So let's go ahead and get you on these boats. And we will go and... I guess we'll go and drop you over here. We can go and, well, no, there isn't a straight crossing there. We'll have to do it this way. That's fine. What about you guys? You guys have landed and you've taken the province back. You guys can go and dock up there. Oh, I've got it paused again. So let's do the bigger island first. Let's go and send our colonist. Just trying to, you know, keep my eye on 20 things at once. You can drop off to here. We won that battle against the rebels. And as soon as you guys get dropped off, you can go and dock up. As soon as you've sieged, you can go and unsiege that. And then we'll get you back onto the mainland over here, I think. So, legitimacy is still going up, albeit slowly. We've got a couple more guys up there. Let's bring you down and we'll put you in Katapang, because that's where we'll put the rest of those guys. Right, lights. Let's start off by using our privateer fleet. And we will go and do the upgrade. Do we have docks anywhere? Where do we have docks? Is it docks? Or is it shipyards? It's shipyards. Do we have a shipyard anywhere? Poitou has a shipyard already. Okay, we're good. So we'll... Did I tell them to go to Poitou? I think I did. British Columbia gains some extra tariff value. Yep, let's go for that. Well, I must have told them to dock somewhere. There we go. So you guys are going to get upgraded. Not terribly expensive. And then the Lubeck Trade Fleet, let's get you done. Once again, I've forgotten where we have docks or grand shipyards. Somewhere must have one. Is it just Poitou? Okay. Well, we will... Lubeck Fleet, you can come down to Poitou also. And we can tell these guys, now we've started to do them, we can send them on a privateer mission, and we can actually send them down to Sevilla. They won't leave until they're repaired anyway. Gain 18,000 manpower, brilliant, which puts me over the cap, so it'll just start to deplete, because it's stupid. Spain cancelled military access. That is absolutely fine. So the question is, do I want to take any of Burgundy? Because while I'm overextended, we're going to end up with that same issue that we had before, which is the potential for civil war. Let's just say we did want to declare war against Burgundy. It would bring in Milan and Portugal. That's not too bad. The main reason that Portugal would come in is because Portugal are the defender of the faith. But I don't think they would be able to do an awful lot against me, to be quite honest. So Portugal may be our... well, Burgundy may be our next target. What do we have? Do we have any... we have a claim on Nevers. Now, some of these places are actually part of the HRE. Not all of them. Savoie isn't. So we can go ahead and... covert actions, fabricate a claim on Savoie. I mean, we could take Barrois and Franche-Comté, but they are part of the HRE, so that can cause some problems later on. But again, we're not going to war straight away. It's natives rising up. It's perfectly normal. Of course, we've got a couple of vassals that we would like to integrate, if possible. Let's make sure that we are improving relations with Provence so that we can integrate those. What is our diplomatic reputation currently? I'll find the right button in a moment. Not played for 2 weeks, now I've got complete brain freeze. So legitimacy isn't helping with that, but also we've got annexed subjects. That's part of the problem. Now, how long will it be before that annexed subjects goes away? Got to try and find it in here. It's a little bit difficult. There we go. 3rd of October, 90. So just over a year and a bit away. We'll get rid of annexed subjects. And that will help reduce some of the liberty desires over here. Now, interestingly enough, what you will have noticed is that our previous... protectorate has now disappeared off the list. And the reason for that is because they must have westernized. Looks like we've still got some stuff coming in from Australia and British Brazil. They're sending us some money. So while we're just waiting for stuff to happen, that's the Lubeck fleet there, isn't it? You need to upgrade. And then you need to protect trade in the Lubeck node. I'm not really optimizing trade at all on this playthrough. You know, I could try and micromanage it and check exactly where I get the most trade, but considering at the moment, even with that trade fleet out of action, we're still making 152 ducats per month, and inflation's going down. I don't think we need to worry too much. So what I did want to just double check on, down here, these guys... yeah, they have westernized. They're no longer my protectorate, which means I could, if I wanted to, attack them again. Again, it would cause me some overextension. We will need to go and fabricate claims, though, if we want to be able to take anything. So let's go for these two provinces down at the bottom. We'll get both of them, and we'll start working our way north. And see what we can actually grab. Not too sure how... easy it's going to be. They will actually want military access, which I'm going to deny them. Military access from Gelre is fine. Military access from Savoy is fine. Now, we could actually take our next defensive idea, which reduces the land attrition and gives enemies more attrition. But I want to grab the next tech. So we're going to save up on that one. Trade efficiency plus 10% or gain some money. Well, let's go for the trade efficiency because we've got quite a bit of money in the bank already. And again, if we could get our legitimacy up, we don't have to worry too much about overextension. Of course, we could also potentially create a client state. We have a self-sustaining colony, and I missed which one it was because I meant to click on the go-to button and failed completely. So is that one of these ones? Probably this one. Yep, it's this one. So you're going to go across to there, and you're going to send the next colonist over. Also, you should... you'll become part of the colonial nation, so that is fine. So, could we actually create a client state here? I can never remember how to create a client state. There used to be a button for it. Or maybe you have to release somebody in order to do it. Stability and expansion. I never really use client states, which is part of the create subjects. There we go. Maybe I don't have client states yet. Do I have the right tech for it? It's one of the Diplo techs. I have to look it up between episodes because I can't remember. Oh, there we go. Allows city-states... Yeah, allows client states and advanced Casus Belli. Reach level 23. We are level 23, so we can make client states. Just can't remember how to do them. Basically what a client state is a bit like a vassal, but you can just feed them provinces, and obviously they would then get all of the overextension, not me. I just can't remember how to make a client state. I think you actually have to be able to release somebody as a nation and turn them into a client state. So, are there any cores down here? Venad and Cochin. So, if we were to create a subject, we could find Venad or Cochin. So we could release Cochin. Cochin will be released with the following provinces. Cochin. They will follow the Protestant faith. And they will be a vassal. I may be doing this completely wrong, which is a possibility. So I'm not going to do it yet. What I'll do is I'll do it at the end of the episode, where I usually save. And then if I'm wrong about it, then I can just reload. Because I'm not 100% sure the way it works. Because like I said, it's not something that I normally do. And I don't want to go and mess all of that up right now. So we're trying to save up to grab the next military tech. We've also got more boats that we need to do. You're doing the Cape of Africa. You need to come back and get upgraded. So let's bring you to Poitou. We'll do them all bit by bit. How far off are we off from the next tech? December of this year. That's not too bad. Now we've got quite a bit of money. We could go ahead and build some buildings. Go ahead and get ourselves some training fields and really increase our manpower. I mean, look at some of the ones we could get here. 1625, 1500, 1250, 2125, 1000 there. Just going for the ones that give me the most at the moment. 750, 750, 1625, 1250, 1250. There we go. I want to obviously save some money and also save some space for other buildings as well. What other buildings could we have? I mean, we could get some conscription centres, which would actually increase our force limit. So we do have a few empty spaces where we could grab some of those. Do it in the ones really where we've already got the regimental camps, because then it's slightly cheaper. What is our force limit now? I mean, we've cored some stuff, so we've actually got quite a bit more force limit. So while we've got some money, let's go ahead and just get another 24 stack over here in Berry. So things are going relatively decently. You're the Cape dudes, aren't you? So you guys, again, it always seems to happen right at the moment when it starts to autosave. So you can upgrade and you can go back to protecting trading Cape. I mean, we do have most of the trade power there anyway, so it isn't going to make a huge deal of difference. Still making a decent amount of money. Inflation is still going down. I am happy with that. I mean, we could actually reduce our army maintenance a bit if we wanted, But our army maintenance isn't costing us a huge amount of money. And we have a rebellion, which is fantastic. Now, we can't actually get across here. Can we get open borders from these guys? As for military access, they will give me military access. So, let's stomp through here and deal with them. We expected we were going to end up with a few rebellions, so it's not too much of a pain. Those guys will probably just complete the siege, unfortunately. No, they didn't manage it. So there's one siege done. That's actually where we're converting. Religious conversion, which is probably why the chance was so high. We'll move the ships over there. We will cancel our military access. We can't do it yet. Receive extra colonists. Or receive monetary benefit. Oh, just get the global settler increase. Cancel military access, thank you very much, but we don't need to come through your territory anymore. Now, how are things doing over here? It's just French Brazil that has that liberty desire. It is burning away. Their opinion of us is improving. Our diplomatic relations has improved things as well. Events and province defections, yeah, they've definitely been bribed. So we do need to keep our eye on that. We've still got some provincial unrest. We have got rid of a lot of the potential for these uprisings, though, which is good. And civil war is on pause for the moment, but we still need to get our legitimacy up. So let's get our next military tech. That puts us 10 years ahead of time. We can go and get ourselves some new infantry. And get ourselves some new cavalry. Do we want to go for the one that's slightly more balanced? I think we'll go for the one that's slightly more balanced. Colony, you are done. So, I guess we want to get over here, don't we? Where are our little fleet of transports? You need to go and get down there. And then we can start colonizing these ones. Might as well get them all. Got two more trade fleets to sort out as well. The North Sea one and the Genoa one. Privateering is still going relatively well. We're not making massive amounts of money, but it's annoying Spain. And I think it is giving us power projection. Is Spain still our... Embargoing of Spain, embargoing of the Ottomans, long-time rivals. Who are our rivals currently? The Ottomans, Portugal, and Spain. We haven't insulted anyone for a while. Send an insult. There we go. It puts us up to 44 power projection. It's one of the reasons why we really should think about going to war with Spain at some point. No debate in Parliament. So as you can see, not having a debate in Parliament will give us a yearly legitimacy drop of 0.5. Now 0.5 a year... We're currently only gaining 1.44 per year. Which is very, very slow. But there's not really a great deal I can do about that as is. We could get more royal marriages, which would increase the gain. But it's still quite slow. So we could start a debate and then just not... just allow the debate to fail and we'll lose some prestige. I mean, prestige does help with a lot of things. But prestige also helps with yearly legitimacy as well. So, but if we'll start a random debate now. Don't even care which one it is, because we're not going to make it past. We've got 78 seats we'd need to bribe. So when this eventually fails, we will end up losing some prestige. But I don't really care too much about that. It's usually easier to get prestige than it is to get legitimacy. There's usually much more frequent events to allow you to get prestige than there is to get legitimacy. Like I said, we could get some more royal marriages, and it might not be a bad idea, but I'm not going to rush to do that right now. I'd love to attack these guys, but I definitely want to try that that trick with the client state and see if it works. Because like I said, I don't really use client states, and we do want to take quite a bit of Asia if at all possible. So we'll give that a go. And then that will leave us free for taking Burgundy. But again, we need to get that legitimacy up so we don't end up in a civil war. Now, we are sucking up to Provence because we do want to integrate them. Of course, that'll end up giving us annexed subjects again, which will once more cause legitimacy... not legitimacy, it'll once more cause liberty problems. You guys are fine down there. I don't really mind that at all. We have a free merchant for some random reason. Maybe because we somewhere grew and we ended up with another merchant that we didn't necessarily need. Seems to be the way of things. I guess we could put somebody in Alexandria and push forwards. So let's go and do that. Although we're not really connecting anywhere down here anyway, but anything that we sort of... That's just going to push forwards into Genoa though, isn't it? So that wasn't the best idea. We'll move that guy once he gets there. I shouldn't have sent him there. I should have sent him to... Well, we're collecting from most of the places that we can. Unless I start really sending people... I guess I could have sent him down into America or something. Australia even. But I mean, what's the point in sending a merchant down to a node that only sends trade out in one direction? It does seem a little on the strange side. I guess we can still do it though. It won't be the end of days if we were to do such a thing. So you have arrived. We're going to recall this merchant. So now we have a free merchant. Some pause the game just so things carry on. And we are going to transfer trade power with our guy when he gets back in 10 days. It's probably not going to show on the list. Let's try again. Transfer trade power. There he is. So you're going to transfer trade power. That's fine. Good enough. We're doing okay on admin and diplo power. Province conversions, let's keep those going. I mean, religious unity is at 125% anyway. We really don't need to worry too much about the conversions, but I like to convert as many provinces as possible. So let's go ahead and recall this diplomat from Provence. And we want to annex vassal. So we've got some Diplo points. That shouldn't take too long. But I think that is a good place to end the video. So what I'm going to do when... Actually, no, before I do it... Just thinking about this. No, I'm going to do it after the save. So at the start of the next video, we're going to try that little client state trick and see if it works. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying EU4, and I'll see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.